Oh boy. Good morning, everybody. From the side of a highway. I camped out right on this ranch here last night, and I'll explain why in a second. Alrighty guys, welcome back to yet another video. So yesterday I drove down from Flagstaff south. I took the highway down all through the mountains, about 2,000 elevation down into here's Sedona, Arizona. Absolutely incredible drive. I did not realize how beautiful and scenic that was going to be, but it was just really, really cool, really beautiful. And it's crazy how just a few thousand feet in elevation down, it is now just like spring weather. There's no snow. It's like everything's starting to come out and blossom, and all the flowers in the trees and stuff. It's absolutely beautiful. And so I spent the day, kind of the later day, that part in Sedona. I've heard a ton of great things about Sedona, and I'm gonna be staying here the next 2 or 3 days or so, and be checking out some of the cool scenic spots, and gonna be doing a couple of the like big hikes and some big name hikes around here. But so this is where it gets interesting. Last night when I went to I found a lot that there was a whole bunch of other people camping in. I thought I was good to camp there. It was like a national forest, and at about 10:30 at night, with a bunch of like 10-15 other van campers, there was 4 cop cars that came in and like picked everybody out. We're going from, and I was like already asleep. I went to bed at 9:30. I was sleeping for like an hour when they came and woke me up, and it wasn't the greatest way to wake up, having a bunch of police cars 2 feet from outside your truck and them knocking on your window. And so I woke up. This really stinks. Get kicked out. And so they kicked me out, but the problem is there is literally like nowhere to camp around here. All the national forest roads, just like up in Flagstaff, are closed down for no apparent reason. So I drove at like 11 at night, and I drove about 2 miles down the road, and the cop said that was probably my best bet, just finding a pull off the main highway. So that's where I'm at today. All that aside, I did not sleep very well last night. I was being jolted away like that after already being in a deep sleep for an hour by police cars was not so great, and it took me until like 1 in the morning to fall back asleep. And so I did not get very much sleep last night. But all that aside, I'm just gonna keep pushing through today, and I'm gonna go check out the Chapel of the Holy Cross, which is a big thing to see here, which looks really, really cool. And then I'm gonna go check out the Soldier Pass trailhead, which I heard parking is a pain. There's so many people here, and parking is an absolute nightmare, but it is a really cool little town. I'm really enjoying it here. So I think I'm gonna do the Soldier Pass hike. That's one of the biggest, like, best well-known ones here. And then I'm gonna go probably check out the chapel, and then maybe walk out and head and explore a little bit of the downtown area. But that is the plan for the next couple days. Gonna be exploring it around here. And yeah, let's go check it out. Let's get the day started. Alrighty guys, so I'm now on the Soldier Pass Trail. It is in the morning. Parking is a nightmare here. The actual trailhead only has like 14 spaces, so I had to search around like every parking lot. Anywhere close is like completely overrun. People park all over the road. So I had to park 1.5 miles away at a main city park with a big parking lot right in the middle, closer to downtown. So it's about 1.5 mile hike just to get to the trailhead, and then round trip to the caves and back is like is 4.5 miles ish. So all in all, it'll probably be probably more than 8 miles total of hiking when I have to hike all the way back to the truck after doing the round trip of that. But it's okay with me. I needed to do something active and keep myself awake after getting like 0 sleep last night. But look at this scenery, dude. Wow. Absolutely beautiful. It is pretty dang crazy here. There's some insane houses down there. But I'm gonna keep hiking. I'll keep you guys updated once I get to the trailhead and see a couple of the main things to see on the trail. Should be pretty cool. Look at this. Alrighty guys, so that was called the Devil's Kitchen, which is like a massive sinkhole, and that's like the first site to see here on the Soldier Pass Trail. The next one I believe is a 7 sacred pools, so I'm looking forward to this one. But apparently the history about that is the sinkhole has collapsed twice, I believe it is, and then it's apparently supposed to collapse again in the near future. So pretty dang cool. I'm gonna get to the next site though. All right, so that was the 7 sacred pools, but they were pretty cool. There's too many people there to really get any good video or pictures, but it was pretty dang sweet. And then the last place I'm gonna be headed, trails are pretty confusing, but it's a really, really neat trail. Last place is gonna be this really cool arch cave that's about half hour away yet, apparently. I'll catch up with you guys when I get there though. Whew, there's the town of Sedona, way down there. That last little bit, there's not much elevation gain, but in the very last little stretch, probably gained at least a couple hundred feet in elevation. It's a little treacherous towards the end. It's a pretty cool trail though. Overall though, it's not too challenging of a hike. Overall, the Devil's Kitchen and Sacred Pools are a little disappointing, but that cave more than made up for it. It was honestly way cooler than I was expecting. Like super trippy, just the way all the different angles and stuff you could come in at. I apologize, I didn't get any great video up there. It was so many people coming in and out. It was really hard to like position a camera and then go along, and then you have somebody walking right through you and trying to get up and stuff. So it was still really cool. But it took me about just over an hour to get there from the park. Pretty good pace to hike pretty well. I was definitely feeling it a little bit in that last section going uphill, but let's start the hike back down and I'll catch up with you guys on the way back to the truck. Wow, the weather is perfect for hiking today. About 60 degrees, a really cool breeze, and partly sunny. It's gonna be a bit cloudier this afternoon. Oh, perfect day for hiking though. Dude, look at these things. I'm hiking back. I think these are called javelinas. They're like mini hairy pigs that roam around in the Southwest. That is pretty cool though. Never seen those before. Oh. Alrighty, I made it back to the truck. I am really, really tired. I was functioning on very little sleep, and I'm pretty impressed with myself. I did that more than 8 miles in roughly just over 2 hours of actual hiking, and then I spent probably close to an hour at the actual cave and a little bit of time at the sacred pools. So overall, really good hike. Would highly recommend. The cave made it very much worth it. A beautiful day. I'm gonna go head over to the chapel of the Holy Cross next, and I'm pretty pumped for that. It looks pretty dang cool over there, but it's on the other side of town, and there's so much traffic here. It legitimately takes like half an hour to get from one side of the town to the other town. It's pretty brutal, but I'll catch you with you guys over there. And then I think I'm gonna go do a little bit of a tour, kind of walk downtown for a little bit, and then head back out. I found a place that I'm not gonna get my hopes up, because every time I think I found a place to camp, it's ended up being closed off where I get kicked out. But we'll see. I think I found a better place tonight in the side of the road, kind of out of town in some national forest. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it works out. But I'll catch you with you guys at the chapel, then I'll go check out the town, then I head off into the national forest place that I found. But I'll catch you with you guys at the chapel. Alrighty guys, so I finally found some parking. Made it here to the Chapel of the Holy Cross, which is a very popular, very big tourist spot here. And I was thinking, you know, in the middle of the day on a weekday, there can't be that many people, but holy cow, it was absolutely overrun. Parking is an absolute nightmare here. I finally found a place right here, and now I have to hike all the way up there. Should be good though. Absolutely beautiful. That is some house. Absolutely crazy. Alrighty, so that was the Chapel of the Holy Cross. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful, beautiful chapel. Really just a stunning, incredible location too. Pretty amazing that they got it up in that red rock up there. Just unbelievable scenery. But that's one of the top things that I've seen to check out here in the town of Sedona. I think I'm gonna walk around downtown for a little bit, just kind of check out. I mean, there's kind of weird. It's kind of like split up into 3 little sections, spread out. And I'm gonna go check out, try to make it over. It's like 5 miles away, and my GPS is saying it's gonna take half an hour of the traffic, so pretty brutal. But I'm gonna go ahead over and explore a little bit of the downtown area. Phew! I finally found a place that I think camping is actually allowed. About five miles west of Sedona. So I spent a lot of time on Google Maps looking for spots, and I look for national forest grounds. You look for forest roads and stuff, and look at this whole community, fellow truck campers and bus campers. Like, the amount of stuff that people convert that I've seen on this trip is pretty dang awesome, really. I'm pretty pumped that I hopefully don't have to get woken up by police officers tonight. It should be really nice to have an actually peaceful night's sleep, hopefully. Alrighty, we got settled in. There we go, fix the light. Kind of a rough road. But here's a setup. It's definitely not ideal. I normally like to be camping away from everybody, but at Sedona, they really don't give you any options, other options. So you can see there's quite a few other campers right around here, just lined up all over the place. But hey, as long as I don't have to get woken up by cops tonight, that's a win for me. I got a dinner, some mini subs, some cucumbers. Should be pretty delicious. Got some chips. It's a pretty good day. I'm really sore though from all that hiking. My foot, and I messed up my knee too, so kind of way out here in the national forest land. Oh. Good morning, guys. Went to bed at like 9:30 last night. I was absolutely whooped from getting like zero sleep the last couple days, but a lot of people, pretty crowded in this campground, so it was a little bit noisy, but to be honest, it was way better than sleeping on the side of the highway again. And today, I think, is probably going to be my last day here in Sedona. I'm probably just going to kind of take it easier, a little bit easier today. Oh, jeez. All right. I'm going to get up and at them. More eggs and sausages cooking. Gotta have it behind the truck because the wind makes it very difficult. So I got it kind of shielded here, and it's cooking good now. It's gonna be delicious. Alrighty guys, so it was actually the evening now. Today ended up just being a really chill day. I ended up hiking a short section of the Thunderhead Trailhead, I believe it was called, around kind of Chimney Rock area. So that was pretty cool. And then the Devil's Bridge was actually closed down today, so I wasn't able to actually do that one. And then I kind of just hung out in town and kind of relaxed a little bit, took it easy because I don't know. I think I messed up my hamstring pretty good yesterday coming down from that Soldier's Pass hike on that steep section. But it was still a pretty nice chill day. And then I picked up a few things for groceries, got gas to get ready for the journey towards Grand Canyon tomorrow morning. And yeah, that was pretty much the day. Gonna be making up some burgers here for dinner, and yeah, let's get cooking. I'm looking forward to it. Beautiful evening out. Here's the campground. Once again, absolutely packed again today. Can't say it's my favorite way of camping, but it is a gorgeous night up here in the hills, and I'm gonna get cooking. Absolutely beautiful night. Oh man. Whew. Tucking it in for the night. Looks pretty dang solid. I think towards the end of the trip I want to start actually doing some different meals though. Expand a little bit. I'm gonna dig into these though. Yeah, that be hitting right now. That is for sure. I'm gonna finish these up and then start getting ready for bed. Alrighty guys, I'm gonna be heading to bed. I'll catch you guys in the morning. Hope it's a good night. Good night. Oh boy. Good morning guys. Oh man. Yeah, it's stinking hot air balloons landing right by me this morning. Beautiful day out again today. Let's see off in the hills. I slept probably the best night I've slept in about a week in the back of the truck. I think sleeping in that motel kind of spoiled me. Made me realize how much I miss having a real bed. Whatever, it is what it is. I'm gonna get up and at 'em and start heading north. A nice bowl of granola and milk. And I'm gonna get on out of here. But I think that's gonna about do it for this video, guys. My thoughts on this place, it was pretty dang cool. I think I'd definitely come back. I probably really only scratched the surface of the hikes and stuff that I could do. I only spent like 3 days here. It's one of the just nicest towns I've ever been to. And then absolutely, obviously, a very scenic, gorgeous area. Very pretty all around. Now, as cool as the area is, and as much as I enjoyed, and I'm happy I came here, the downsides they're pretty big downsides. First off, just the amount of people. There are just so many people here. The second big con of this place is the very limited areas to camp. There's like practically nowhere, at least this time of year, which is going to be like half the time of year if they're counting this to still like winter time, and all the campgrounds are still closed, and they're still really expensive anyway, so I probably wouldn't go to them anyways. But there is like zero camping opportunities. You have to drive 5-6 miles out of camp for like those 2 dispersed camping sites, and you saw how crowded those were. There's so many strict rules. I got kicked out by the cops multiple times while camping here. I didn't even show all of them on camera. It's terrible. It's really frustrating. Like, they do everything in their power to make you have to spend a ton of money here, which I guess kind of makes sense. But all that aside, I'm really pumped to get on the road again. I'm going to be heading towards the Grand Canyon. I know they have more camping opportunities up there, and then I'm going to be doing a couple really cool things up in the Page, Arizona area. But that's going to be next on the agenda. I'm going to finish up this meal, get back on the road. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really fun time here in Sedona. Back on the road. I'll catch you guys in the next one.